modern advancements with the wisdom of sustainable energy practices. Integrating technologies will redefine how Belize produces and uses energy. With distributed generation and smart grid technologies, customers are becoming power partners. Energy is no longer a one-way street. BEL is making key investments that will reinforce the grid to make this a reality, ensuring energy security for generations. At BEL, we are more than an energy provider. We work to safeguard Belize's energy future, which will have demand response programs, where customers will be able to shift use during peak hours to take advantage of the new time of use or off-peak rate structures. Customer energy portals, real-time insights and tools to track usage and manage energy smarter. Smart metering, advanced metering infrastructure, faster, safer service and actionable energy insights. Distributed generation, integrating rooftop solar, microgrids and battery storage for two-way power flows into the national grid. Together, we are bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
When the job calls, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. Strong, reliable, and built for the load. The Jack Freight Truck gets the job done. From the lumberyard to the work site, power your business with confidence. I can count on Jack to get the job done right.
Honorable Andre Perez and his team continues to work diligently with partners to implement innovative solutions to protect our coral reefs, mangroves, a diverse range of fish species, and seagrass beds. By integrating climate resilience into our coastal zone and fisheries sector, we're ensuring the long-term sustainability of blue-based industries, the protection of essential marine ecosystems, and the source of revenue for our coastal communities. The blue economy is more than just policy. It's progress. It's sustainability. It's the promise of a brighter future for all Belizeans. Together, we're charting a new course because with vision, commitment, and action, the sky is the limit and the sea is our greatest ally. The Ministry of Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, safeguarding lives, seas, and sustainability.
Pleasant good morning, San Pedro, and a pleasant good morning to our friends over in Key Cocker. We want to welcome you to another edition of Good Morning San Pedro. Today is the 12th of the month, the 12th of August 2026. We're waking up to a beautiful Wednesday morning here in La Isla Bonita. Let us begin by taking a look at the weather. The general weather forecast provided to us by the Belize Met Service. The general situation, moist and unstable conditions prevail over the area. The 24-hour forecast will be cloudy skies at times, today and tonight. A few showers, thunderstorms, and periods of rain are possible around the country this morning, especially over central and southern areas. Then shower activity will likely decrease this afternoon and become generally isolated tonight. The marine conditions, the winds will be from the east at 5 to 15 knots. Sea state will be choppy and waves will be between 3 to 5 feet. The temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 31 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 79 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 26 degrees Celsius. For inland areas, the highs will be 91 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 33 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 23 degrees Celsius. And up in the hills, the highs will be 79 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 26 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 67 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 19 degrees Celsius. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for generally fair weather. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated except for a few more possible, mainly over central and southern areas late on Thursday night. We take a look at the tides. A high tide will occur this morning at 9:19 and another one will occur tonight at 10:25. A low tide will occur this afternoon at 4:28 and another one will occur tomorrow morning at 3:48. The sun will set this evening at 6:20 and it will rise tomorrow morning at 5:35. The moon will set this evening at 6:30 and will rise tomorrow morning at 6:24. This is the general weather forecast provided to us by forecaster Tariq Matthews there at the Belize Meteorological Service. So we do expect showers to occur during the course of today, and weather should start to improve later on this afternoon. So we can expect showers to affect our area. Now taking a look at the 4-day forecast to see what will be happening for the remainder of the week going into the weekend. For Thursday, generally fair with only isolated showers or thunderstorms increasing at night. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 15 knots, and the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 79 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit. On Friday, isolated showers or thunderstorms increasing at night. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 81 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 94 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit. On Saturday, a few showers and thunderstorms decreasing at night. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 15 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 81 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit. And then on Sunday, generally fair with only isolated showers or thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east-northeast at 5 to 15 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 81 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So we do expect some good weather tomorrow, Thursday. We can expect good weather on Friday. On Saturday, there's a possibility of some rain during the day, but the weather improves on Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we should have good weather conditions. So thank you much to the Belize Met Service for the general weather forecast and also for the 4-day forecast. Turning into the tropics, there are three areas in the Atlantic that is being monitored this morning. We have one in orange, one in yellow, and one in red. By now, I think we know what the colors of the forecast signify. The yellow, kind of not too worried. The orange gets you a little bit worried. The red now becomes serious. Let's begin with the one way at the top then, the one in orange, because that one is in open waters and is of no threat to no land areas of right now. An area of low pressure is located about 1,050 miles east-northeast of Bermuda. The circulation is elongated and the associated showers and thunderstorms are displaced to the east. The system is producing an area of gale force winds to its south and east. Some development of this system is still possible through tonight, and a short-lived tropical storm could form while it moves eastward to east-northeastward at around 20 miles per hour across the central subtropical Atlantic. The system is forecast to reach cooler waters by Thursday, ending its chances of formation. Formation chance for the next 2 days, it's medium at 50%, and formation chance for the next 7 days, it's medium at 50%. So this will remain in open water, and by tomorrow it will reach an area that will not be conducive for development. So forecasters believe that, you see how far it takes it, that's how far it will reach. Only marine conditions will affect the area. So nothing to worry about with that one. Let's go with the one in red. Remember yesterday we were watching this disturbance. Well, actually when we started this week, it showed that it would have missed the Lesser Antilles, the Eastern Caribbean. But this morning and yesterday and this morning, it started to show that it would affect the Eastern Caribbean. And it would have passed very close to the northern little islands there. That was what we saw yesterday. This morning, all indications are that this system will now enter the Caribbean Sea. Now let's take a look at the information that we have. An area of showers and thunderstorms associated with a tropical wave is located about 900 miles southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. Environmental conditions are forecast to be conducive for development during the next couple of days, and a tropical depression will likely form while the system moves westward to west-northwestward across the central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance for the next 2 days, it's high at 80%, and formation chance for the next 7 days, it is high at 80%. So if this storm is to develop into something and it's going to be named, next on the list would be Cristobal. So this one is being monitored because it's at a distance from the Lesser Antilles, and all indications are that it's heading straight into the Caribbean Sea. So there is much concern because it could start to develop into a tropical depression or a tropical storm, and if it intensifies more, then we start looking at hurricane category 1 and so on. So this is a threat for the Lesser Antilles. And right behind that one comes another one, following almost on the same track. And one of the reasons why they're heading more west than west-northwest is because there is a front, a strong front that is coming off the US, and that is holding that for it not to go north. So the third one is a tropical wave just offshore of the coast of the West Africa, which is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions are forecast to be generally conducive for some development of this system during the next several days while it moves westward or west-northwestward across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance in the next 2 days, it's low at 20%, and formation chance in the next 7 days, it is also low at 30%. So if we remove that information from the screen, again, we will see that it is using that same track that we're seeing on the previous one that we spoke about. So there again, right after the first one crosses the Lesser Antilles, you have that other one coming behind that could cause problems as well. Let us see how far into the Caribbean they will get, and when it will start to take that west-northwest track to start to head north. If it keeps on a westward track, we need to monitor here in the Western Caribbean. If it takes it a little bit more to the north, then areas like Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Cuba, those areas will need to monitor it. Right now, it's way too early to say where exactly in the Caribbean it's heading to. Will it enter the Caribbean? Yes, it will. So we'll need to follow this one. For right now, the Gulf is clear, and so is the Caribbean Sea right now. In the days to come, then things will be different. Thank you much to the National Hurricane Center. Today is the 12th of the month. Who's celebrating birthdays today, Dan?
Well, a couple people. George Hamilton, remember him?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you think, is he still alive? He turns 87 today.
87.
Yeah, he's the actor known for Love at First Bite. He was in Zorro and played in Dynasty as well. Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits turns 77 today.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Greenwood, actor from Star Trek, he's 70. Peter Krause from 6 Feet Under, he turns 61. And Casey Affleck, actor from Manchester by the Sea, he turns 51 today.
51. All right. Well, to those celebrating birthdays here in Belize and here on the island, congratulations to you. And for those joining us on the show and celebrating birthdays today, we sing to you Las Mañanitas.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos a ti. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajaritos cantan, la luna ya se metió.
Congratulations to those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable birthday and may you celebrate many, many more. We will go for our commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Welcome to Captain Shark's Club Car Service Center, your authorized club car distributor for the country of Belize. Here, we offer the opportunity to own a brand new club car, golf car with club car's reputable factory warranty, or the option of owning a used or pre-owned club car, golf car that can be fully customized to suit your personal or business needs. We stock a variety of 2-passenger, 4-passenger, 6-passenger, and even 8-passenger golf cars that can be used for any light or heavy-duty commercial job. Used as a comfortable custom golf car, or even used as people movers for resort, hotels, or golf cart rental companies. Our parts department boasts a full inventory of genuine club car parts and accessories that have proven to be dependable, along with prices that are unmatched, keeping us the top favorite of both local customers and mechanics alike for over 20 years. Our vehicle service department does quality work, and we are happy to pick up cars for service within town limits, and will also provide you with a loaner vehicle if we are working on your warranted golf car. Speak with us to schedule a test drive, purchase replacement parts for your club car, or make an appointment to have your vehicle repaired by your local authorized club car distributor at 226-4812, or send us an email at clubcar@captainsharksbelize.com. We are also available through Messenger on Facebook and WhatsApp at 623-4042. For land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Open-air restaurant serving Central American and Caribbean cuisine. Hidden Treasure serves dinner Wednesday to Monday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Located in the Escalante neighborhood 1.5 miles south of San Pedro town. Hidden Treasure offer a romantic and elegant dining experience. Make early reservations and ask for free shuttle service. Some restrictions apply. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, rehearsal dinners, and much more. Come, experience fine dining in an enchanting atmosphere. Live music every Thursday by a renowned Belizean singer and keyboard player. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Telephone 226-4111 or 4236. Visit them at www.hiddentreasurebelize.com or on the socials. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, San Pedro, Belize.
When it comes to your finances, peace of mind is invaluable. We need to be confident that our finances are safe and secure. Atlantic Bank's EMV cards, also known as chip and contactless cards, are designed to provide you the peace of mind you need. These cards have an embedded chip that generates a unique security code each time you perform a transaction, making it virtually impossible to counterfeit or copy your card. How to use your card. Using the chip and contactless card is easy, convenient, and secure. Instead of swiping your card, the chip and contactless card can be used in 2 ways. For chip transactions, insert your card into the POS terminal face up, chip first. Follow the prompts displayed on the POS terminal screen, remove your card from the POS terminal, and sign the receipt. Contactless transactions. Look for the contactless symbol at checkout. Tap your card on the POS terminal. Wait for the beep to confirm your payment and go. It's that convenient while still providing you with the safety and security you need. Atlantic Bank chip and contactless cards. 1 card, 2 ways to pay. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Hello, I am Roy Reyes, owner of Fina Purified Water Corozal Tong. I am the proud owner of 3 Jack trucks. These trucks are very reliable, spacious, fuel efficient, and I would advise any business owner, try Jack. You'll be very satisfied with their performance.
Welcome to Zyva Beauty, style and beauty, all in one place. Your one-stop shop for all things fabulous. Discover a stunning collection of makeup palettes, trendy accessories, sunglasses, adorable purses for adults and kids, mommy and daughter dresses, luscious lip glosses, glamorous eyelashes, and so much more. Hey gorgeous, walk in or book your appointment today and let us help you unleash your inner beauty. We offer expert beauty services such as powder brows, lash lifts, lash extensions, lip micropigmentation, and rejuvenating facials. Find us on Pescador Drive next to Caramba Restaurant. Call 605-9256 or message us on Facebook. Zyva Beauty.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it's 6 minutes away from the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is the 12th of August already, almost coming to the midway point of the month. The 12th of August 2026. Joining us in studios, Elmer is here with us. Elmer, a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Aiden. Good morning, San Pedro listeners, viewers. Hoping you're enjoying this weather, because I enjoyed it yesterday.
Yesterday's weather was heavy.
But it's cooled on everything, right?
Yes. Much needed rain into our area, but an entire day going into the night. It rained, and it's forecast that we should have some showers today, or actually this morning, and then weather should improve by this afternoon. And Thursday it's okay, Friday it's okay, and then guess what? Friday during the day, we have showers that could be affecting the area, and then weather improves on Saturday night. But with so many events happening on Saturday, we hope that the weather will hold on.
We would trust it will. On Saturday, a lot is happening for real.
Yes.
A lot of events is happening around the island.
The big question is who will win the Miss Universe Belize pageant? Have you seen the 7 delegates?
I have only seen 6. I haven't seen 7 of them.
Well, that must be 6, then I count wrong. Or did is
I'm
it
not
7?
sure, but I only saw 6 photos online.
Last night I think they were at Ramon's village. I don't know if Ramon's has any pictures of them.
I think on Sunday they were at Happy Island.
That's Miss San Pedro. That you're confusing the Miss San Pedro delegates with the Miss Universe. Yes, because when did they made their arrival here on the island? And that we spoke about the following morning. I think it was Monday, right? And then on Monday they were greeted at the airport, and then on they had a little meet and greet at the Mahogany. Yes, at Mahogany Bay Resort. Mahogany Bay. And then last night they were at Ramon's. Last night was Tuesday. Yeah, so Monday. That's when they arrived. Monday. Yeah, at the Miss San Pedro is another pageant taking place this month, the 29th, and the delegates were at Happy Island, all 4 of them, along with the outgoing Miss San Pedro. enjoying a nice Sunday there with Melissa and her crew. Happy Island is always a the fun there is guaranteed.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes.
And I saw them dancing, having a whole lot of fun during the course of Sunday. But yesterday the weather was terrible, but it improved, kind of improved during the night. And this morning I was expecting, that I was gonna wake up
To rain?
with showers. Yes, but
Me too.
but no.
Like around 8 o'clock last night, the rain just, stopped completely. And then the night just got cool. The breeze came in like around 10:30, thereabout. I thought it was gonna rain again because that cool breeze, that smells like rain, was coming in through the window, and so I said it's gonna rain again. Well,
Yeah.
it did not rain, but it was a really nice evening to wind down and enjoy the night because it was cool.
Yeah. So today is the 12th of the month, 29 days away from St. George's Key Day. Do you have your Belizean flag ready?
My flag always ready.
All right, because by now, people will start to decorate their businesses, golf carts, vehicles, houses, homes. They will start to put up the colors of the Belizean flag, and Belizean flags all about the place. Usually mid-August going into September. That's when the September celebrations spirit they start to come out.
Yep.
So we're looking forward for this year's September celebrations. 29 days away from St. George's Key Day, 40 days away from Independence Day. Not far. And then in October we have one holiday, which is Indigenous Peoples Resistance Day, which is 61 days away from today. All of these events that are lining up, the pageants, there'll be 3 of them for us. The Miss Universe Belize pageant, which is this Saturday at Mahogany Bay. We have the Queen of the Bay, the 29th of August. We have Miss San Pedro Beauty Pageant, the 29th of August as well. It's unfortunate those two clash, on the same date, because we have representation at the Queen of the Bay.
Right. So obviously the crowd will be split.
Well,
But
I don't see much people going to Belize City because, it's a Saturday night and the Queen of the Bay pageant is held there. What I can see is that those in attendance at the Miss San Pedro Beauty pageant here on the island will be following what will be happening at the Queen of the Bay pageant via your phone.
Facebook live stream.
Yeah, one of those.
That will be interesting to see who is going to walk away with the crown, for that pageant in particular,
Yeah.
because I know that when there is representation from San Pedro, then there is also a lot of support.
Yes, there is.
So-
Philip and our representative for the Queen of the Bay were here last week, and they made mention that they're having good support from the community of San Pedro. So that is very good news. And yes, they're making preparations to take some fans over to the Civic Center to cheer for our delegate who's in the pageant. So it will be an interesting one as well. But the combination right now with the Miss Universe and the Miss San Pedro Beauty pageant, easy to get confused now. Who are those who are attending the different outings? Because they will be doing outings. Like I said, last night I saw pictures that they were at Ramon's, the delegates for the Miss Universe Belize, and I'm not sure where the Miss San Pedro delegates were or where they will be today and tonight.
They always have an entire program.
They have an entire program. This is pageant week for the Miss Universe Belize, so their one is a compact one with training sessions, interviews, outings, and just getting ready for pageant night.
Yep.
So
It's good though because sometimes there are weekends that there is nothing to do. Like
That's
there's
what I
no
was telling Dan
events, so now-
yesterday. I told him, you know what? Man, nothing is happening this weekend or nothing's happening the following weekend, and all of a sudden, boom, we have all these events happening. First game for the semi-pro team Saturday night.
Oh yes, I missed that one for real.
First game of the Pirates for the season, facing off against this big team from Progreso, from the north, who will be traveling here in San Pedro to face off against the Pirates. And if you purchase your tickets in advance, it's only $10. At the gate, it will be $15. And children under 10, I think they go in for free. There'll be lots to eat and drink. And who will win the first game for the Pirates? Hopefully, we are victorious. I am a Pirates fan. I don't hide it. And I cheer for the Pirates whenever I get the opportunity to be at the games. So semi-pro football is back on the island after taking a break, you know. There were like 3 seasons that it took a break, and they decided, you know, now is the time to regroup and to once more have a representative within semi-pro football. And that's what the Pirates will be doing on Saturday night. Game time is 7:30, I think. Yeah, that's what the flyer says.
Well, now for real, it's gonna be packed because that will be the first event for the night, and then then the pageant comes in.
What time is pageant night?
I don't know, but normally they open doors at like 7, 8. We need to find that flyer. I think it's on the San Pedro Town Council Facebook page.
The one for the Miss Universe Belize? Yeah, I haven't seen it. That's why I don't know the exact time as to when it is starting. But yeah, this is how this one work out, you know. You have the family, the husband and drop a wife or a better half to Mahogany Bay to watch the pageant, and he will head to the Hamburger Stadium to watch the football with the kids, if there are kids in the family. After the football and after the pageant, they will drop the kids with the babysitters or with the grandmother or with a family member, and then they will head over to the Holiday Hotel. You see how it works on Saturday?
Yes, Saturday also we're having that event at the Holiday Hotel, and I think everybody's ready already.
Well, our good friend William sent a poster that they're having something today.
Today?
Yes, they're having something today. See if we can get this poster up for William. Where is Dan Solo?
Right here.
Okay, I see him. Because he usually pops up at the very top of my list, you know.
Oh,
this morning, he's
thank you.
nowhere to be found.
Right here.
Let me see if I type the name. Okay, Dan Solo, here it goes.
You might try Lord Dan Solo.
Oh, I know why I am getting issues with the internet moving slow.
Oh, are you?
Because I just changed to Reef TV's router, so. Did you get it done?
Not yet.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
I think that's the barbecue sale that they're
The
having,
barbecue sale that we're having. The barbecue sale over at Gillies.
Let me go there, Paige.
Boy, Williams, I have to treat the crew here today. Just kidding.
I sent it to Dan.
You know that Williams on Saturday he's roasting a pig.
Yes, he did mention that there's
And I told Dan yesterday, you know, when we were talking about the event on Saturday night, San Pedrana will be roasting an entire pig. And they do that usually the night before or the day before. And so for the event on Saturday, for those of you who enjoy tacos, like myself, then you can go there and enjoy some delicious pork tacos tortas,
Yes.
nachos. What else? But today they're having a barbecue sale. They're trying this on Wednesdays now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, August the 12th, they will be having a barbecue sale right there at La San Pedrana. What it says here, $22 for what?
The combo plate.
For the combo plate. The combo looks like you got chicken, sausage, and what else?
And
They have
chicken
pork with
sausage
it and
ribs with a
rib?
side of coleslaw, beans, and flour
Alright.
tortillas. So there is delivery for 2 or more plates. So if you buy 2 plates or more, then they can deliver for you. It didn't
Alright.
say if it's gonna be free delivery or charge delivery, but
No
it
man,
says
then,
that delivery is gonna be
Williams and the
available.
crew then do free delivery. But
that's
if you
for
want
today,
to tip
today,
the
August
if you want to
12th.
tip the delivery guy, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You tip somebody who delivers food to you.
Of course.
Okay, Dan.
What's that?
You usually give a tip whenever you get the food delivered.
Depends on what the delivery charge is.
Oh, sometimes it comes with a delivery charge. Right?
Yes.
That's-
Yeah, and if it's
But
like,
if it says free delivery,
yeah, because if it's like a $12 delivery charge, sometimes I'll go. You find out from the owner, and the driver
Yeah.
gets half of that anyway. So.
well, he's confirming that it's free delivery.
Okay, see, there you go. Free
Oh,
delivery.
free delivery.
He's
From
confirming
Gillis
free
Porthouse.
delivery, and he said that don't forget that with the pork, you can get the delicious salpicon too. You know.
Uh-huh.
So Saturday
that.
night, you could change from the ceviche. You could get the ceviche and the salpicon. The other day I was in Corozal and I did that. You know. I was craving a ceviche, but I wanted to eat a salpicon because the north is known for delicious salpicon.
That's
So
right.
I ended up ordering one of each.
My goodness.
Talk about ceviche, that one that we got last week at La San Pedrana
Oh,
was a
yes.
very good one, you know.
I did enjoy that. It was like a family ceviche.
It was a
has-
combo of shrimp and octopus,
Mhm.
but one good size.
Yep.
Good size.
And the
ceviche.
tortillas were fresh.
Yes.
I did enjoy that ceviche. Well, now you don't know $22 for today. You get a combo. That means you could share with your buddy
Yes.
or your coworker. Because $22 for a combo. It has chicken, it has ribs, and it has sausage. And one time you could ask for your juice. Because they also provide. They also sell natural juices. The orange one is what I like.
Yeah.
Because I know it's pure orange juice.
100% orange juice.
Yep.
And we would be more than happy to tell everybody how delicious it was
Oh yeah.
tomorrow.
I write down my name for that, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and there was the number there to call. It was 612-3893 and 610-5194. Those are the numbers to call. 612-3893 and 610-5194 if you want to order.
You know that that barbecue is very famous here on the island, right? On Saturdays, you could see the smoke going up in
Yep.
different areas around town. The one by Sacachispas, you have Celestino's family there. By the roundabout, by
Riches.
Riches, Estelle's lights up their grill on Saturday as well. You have Judith and her family doing the one in front of Spindrift Hotel and the Town Council. And you ride around, you go up South Kevin there by Marinas,
Yeah.
lights up the grill. Miss Martha Ara there by Xanadu, lights up the grill. You go into the DFC area, you see other areas as well, lighting up grills. And I know
And recently I saw the card slap too beginning that
the card slap doing barbecue.
on the weekends. A lot of barbecue
I know
places.
Estelle's, they do their competition, their grill competition
Yes.
once a year. And it brings together a number of friends of Estelle's, you know, and friends here in San Pedro, and they all compete for the big prize. I was there this past competition, and it was well attended. It was pretty good, and some amazing food. My thing, if it would be nice to get all of those who do barbecue together on here on the island for one day, one place, and let the crowd decide who is the, como le llaman, king of kings in a barbecue. Will be the chef of chefs. They call it at the sales. They call it the grill master. But I know San Pedro is very good, famous for barbecue, and I feel like that when I go to San Ignacio, Santa Elena, you know. Have you tasted their barbecue?
In San Ignacio? Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
They're also known for their for that popularity during the weekend. Barbecue all over, even by the riverside. There is always a grill lit up.
Yes. I make sure that I stop. I don't usually buy it in San Ignacio. I get it in Santa Elena. As you cross the bridge going into Santa Elena, you see the grills there lined up on the highway. And that's where I usually stop and enjoy some of their delicious barbecue.
Marvin Duarte said, "Morning, you guys hungry?"
Yes.
Talk about food this morning.
That is very much so. Usually this time around we're debating whether it will be tacos, meat pies,
or tamales.
Johnny cake, tamales. Today is Wednesday, today is tamales day. The one you were asking about, Dan, tamales today.
That's today? Wednesdays, okay.
Yeah, every Wednesday. Sergio's barbecue there by DFC on Saturdays as well. See, people are sending their messages that where they get their favorite barbecue. I wonder when our good friend David Aguilar will be starting his barbecue sale, because that's one of the reasons he entered the Grill Master competition. And he had some good reviews and he got some good feedback. And he said, you know what, well, must be time to light up the grill and offer it to the community.
Yeah.
They did pretty good, you know. They did pretty good. I think they came in, I'm not sure which position, whether it was third or second. But they almost made it to the top. So maybe very soon David's barbecue will be coming up online with the ceviche and the corntitos chips along with it.
I think I corn chips too, for real.
Yes, man, I tell you.
For your salpicon,
ceviche, or
dip,
shrimp cocktail, dip. All right, very good. Let's go to our commercial break. It's 15 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour.
Choose your way. Castillo's got you covered every day.
people don't travel with cash anymore. People would stop and they want to do a coffee tour, they want to buy coffee, but people don't have cash with them. Online banking facilitated a lot of what we do. I don't have to run to town and I have to use fuel and other expenses. Atlantic Bank actually approached us. They facilitated us with a bank account, which is something that we didn't have in hand, and then with a POS machine. I sit and sip my good cup of coffee and do payments.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't use it around here. I'm not on that.
Where can I get one of those?
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 20 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. There is a possibility of some rain coming up, but for the most part of the day, we should have good weather compared to what we had yesterday. We should have better weather conditions today. Elmer, what is it that we understand from the issue happening there in Key Cocker?
Oh, I was commenting to you about that this morning. It is still not clear, but from what I've been able to understand, there is an issue that is happening. There's a situation happening at the split. You know that area is very touristic. It's one of the most popular places in Kikaker, I must say.
Okay.
And the south side apparently is now owned by a couple from the USA. While no names have been thrown out there, my understanding is that the owners are disallowing ferries to use the area to travel and take people from the south to the north of the island of Kikaker.
Okay.
And they also provided, according to what I understand, a fee should there be someone that would want to pay the fee and use the area. So from what I've been able to understand, the fee is very high. And so it is concerning for tour operators, for boat operators, for locals, and
Yeah.
even some tourists, because that is, like I said, a very popular place that people visit on the weekends, for business, of course, and so it is causing some tensions in Keycocker. It would be nice if the village chair could call us and give us an update on that,
There,
because they also have
there is a release from the
Yes.
Keycocker Village Council that was issued out yesterday. But like I told you off camera, right? It addresses an issue, but it doesn't go specific on what the issue is. So
there's no clarity.
I was kind of lost when I saw the release from the Keycocker Village Council, and I was asking. That's why I asked you this morning, what were they referring to? And then because it didn't go into details as to what the issue was. A few weeks ago, I told Dan on the morning show about a trip I had over in Keycocker. And while walking from the water taxi from Caribbean Sprinters heading towards the split, I found a cell phone and I gave him the story about it and so forth.
Right.
But I walked from Caribbean Sprinters to the split, and behind the split where some of the sailboats, the dock, there are those little boats that take you to the northern side of the island.
Right.
Not sure how much I paid, but they drop you there, and when you return, they charge the round trip. Minimal. Minimal. So everybody knows that you go there, you jump on the boat, and they take you north.
Yes.
And likewise, they return. It's about two or three boats that do that. Two or three individuals that are doing that, and it's a constant flow because the north is developing. There is
Yes.
construction. That day when I was there, personnel from BEL, they were working on the northern side of Keycocker. So there is much traffic there. Now, if what you're saying is happening, that the owners of the property there are not allowing, or there is some issues there, more than likely they have their reasons why. There could be, issues with the use of the property. If it's their property, then there's something that needs to work out. That's one of the reasons why I ask you. Now, when I read the release from the Keycocker Village Council, do you have that release?
I sent it over to Dan already.
Yeah, it states, and I just can't read that from here.
Let me get it out for you. So, this is an official notice from the Keycocker Village Council. The Keycocker Village Council is aware of the concerns raised regarding access in the split area and wishes to assure the community that the matter is being taken seriously. It still doesn't address anything yet. The council is currently in communication with the management of the Lazy Lizard and representatives associated with the property, and we are working to arrange a meeting to discuss the issue further. We are also reviewing all relevant information relating to the matter. At this time, the council's priority is to ensure that public access, community interests, and all applicable laws and regulations are carefully considered. We encourage residents and stakeholders to allow the proper process to take place while the matter is being assessed. We respectfully ask all community members to remain calm, act responsibly, and continue to treat one another with the dignity and respect that reflects the spirit of Keycocker and Belize. Further updates will be shared with the public as soon as additional information becomes available. That's from the Keycocker Village Council.
Well, you see, now that you shed some light into it, I can understand why the release was out. But there are a couple of things that we need to understand.
Right.
And the owners of any property. It has happened here in San Pedro.
Yes.
And it has happened in Keycocker and other parts of the country, including Corozal. Because I've seen.
I think the latest one was Placencia, remember?
Placencia was the other one. I remember, and this I bring it up because it is it is the mentality that some people have, that they believe that when they buy a beachfront property, that the beach belongs to them. Absolutely not. And I'll tell you, and I'll relate this story to you. Went over to do a wedding, and I parked my golf cart on the beach. I mean, up north, right?
Right.
And there's this fenced property and a house and right next to it. But the beach, pretty wide, public use. This lady comes out and asks me if I needed anything. Do you need something? She said, and I thought that maybe she was wanting to offering, you know, a cup of water or something. I said, no, I'm doing okay. And she stood up and she watched us and she asked, you know, are you guys leaving anytime now? I told her, no, I'm doing a wedding, just waiting for the couple to come in, and then we're going to walk on the beach, get them married, and then I'm leaving. And then she went on. I said, but you know you can't park in front of my property. And I looked around and I said, where I'm located, yeah, that's my property. But isn't this your fence, your house there and your yard? Yeah, but the beach is also mine. Hell no. When she got to that point there, that is when all hell break loose. And I told her, who told you that? And if you have the audacity to move me from here, you try. It happened to me a while back. And when we finished the wedding, I spoke. And I left my golf cart parked there. Didn't move it, none at all. I wanted her to touch my cart.
For you to move it.
Yes, and I stayed there a little while. I said maybe she was going to call authorities to come and check what the situation is. And she never did. But there are some with that mentality. They try to block the access of public land, Queensland as we refer to. Now, in the situation with Kikaker, there has to be public access. Now, if you have to cross that property to reach where those boats they dock, then that is where the village council comes in to negotiate and come to an amicable solution. But you can't fence from the edge of the water to your property and say this is mine and do not leave public access.
Unlawful. And there's plenty of properties up north, even down south, that actually has that issue. And
yes, that's one of the reasons I brought this up, because it happened to me, and there are those with that mentality up north.
Well, you know that this is going to be a learning experience, not only for Kikaka residents and tour operators and tourists and, you know, the people there. It's going to be a learning experience for everybody, because in the process, more than likely, there will be updates. And from the updates that will be provided to, you know, for public consumption, we will be learning a lot more of the situation so that we can then in the future guide ourselves.
I go back to what I said. The owners more than likely have a reason why they're doing this. Maybe, you know, let's put this up. All right, Elmer, you can go through my access and use the property and jump into your skiff and you go. All right, let's foresee that.
Right.
But if you use the property and you mess it up and you don't clean it and stuff like that, then, you know, there is a concern. There are reasons why. Everything goes up north through those from construction material to individuals going north, golf carts jumping into the boat and they're being taken up north, and vice versa, you know, what you have from the north coming down to Kikaker. I'm just saying, you know, what is the reason? And if it could be sorted out.
That is the turning point there, because nor the release nor the articles that are available right now online for reading see exactly what the reasons are.
Now
so they left us in the ear.
This brings us to another discussion this morning with regards to docks, to piers. The law states that it's public from such a time to such a time.
From 6 to 6.
I have a friend of mine who takes care of a property up north, and it's located in an area where the fish runs. So what that happens, it's a good fishing spot. And I remember doing a wedding there and sitting down with him, chatting, and I saw one person go up the dock with the bucket, second, third, fourth, fifth. And I asked him, and he told me, watch it, you can catch fish right now. Lo and behold, throw, reel in the fish. And he told me, but I'm getting tired. I tell him, what you mean? You see all those persons going up the dock? I know you don't tell them anything. I mean, use it. At the end of the day, you're the fish for your family.
Right.
And that is okay. But when they leave Elmer, they leave the dock all messed up. The fish blood, the sardines where they cut it, he has to go up literally
and wash it down.
And wash it off. I mean, he could easily say, you know what, I put a barrier and close it and say, come on. And he has a valid reason. So this goes both ways, They give you permission and you don't fish, you got your catch, you clean it there on his dock. Clean it up afterwards, man.
Yes, because then don't give you the opportunity to fish and take home produce, right? But if you're gonna mess up the place like that, then there is a valid reason.
And that is every single night he has to go up and clean it up, because their guests, sometimes during the night they go in, they want to sit down at the end of the dock and enjoy the night.
Yeah, and then like I said, the timing for docks to be open is 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening. So after 6 o'clock, then you are not allowed to be on any pier if there is no permission given to you.
Yeah, and he provides the permission. He provides it, because the locals going there.
That is very interesting.
But yes, it's a conversation that now that we're talking about that. So there has to be a reason, because nobody will tell you overnight you decide to do that.
Well, that conversation has been building on for a while now. It's not something that just recently happened. It's just that now it has been placed out there on social media. And in this time and age that we live in, once you put it on social media, it will get out there and it will have an audience. And that is what has happened this time.
Yeah.
Now that they've placed it out there, it has caused a stir and there is attention being given to the situation. Now, the next part of it is, like the release says, there is a process of fixing the situation.
But let me tell you as well, right? Because Lazy Lizard is a very popular spot. It's a popular area, not only for Kikaka residents, but also people who go from San Pedro to Kikaka. The first place they go to, the Lazy Lizard.
Yeah.
The tour guides, they try to reach there to try to win a parking spot for their guests to be at the split. That's why I'm saying I find it difficult for the owners just to overnight, because as is right now, the way you read things and you're seeing things, the bad guys are there.
Property owners.
But we don't know the reasons why. So
yeah, because they don't provide none.
36 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour, we'll go to another commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Honorable Andre Perez and his team continues to work diligently with partners to implement innovative solutions to protect our coral reefs, mangroves, a diverse range of fish species, and seagrass beds. By integrating climate resilience into our coastal zone and fisheries sector, we're ensuring the long-term sustainability of blue-based industries, the protection of essential marine ecosystems, and the source of revenue for our coastal communities. The blue economy is more than just policy. It's progress. It's sustainability. It's the promise of a brighter future for all Belizeans. Together, we're charting a new course because with vision, commitment, and action, the sky is the limit and the sea is our greatest ally. The Ministry of Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, safeguarding lives, seas, and sustainability.
The way Belize uses electricity is changing. At home, families are using more devices, smarter appliances, and connected technology. Across the country, businesses are growing, industries are expanding, and communities are finding new ways to live, work, and move forward. Behind that progress, the energy system must continue to grow with Belize. At BL, modernizing the grid is part of preparing for what comes next. A grid with greater visibility, more accurate information, and better tools to manage energy as needs change. Through investment in digital systems, upgraded infrastructure, and improved monitoring, BL is strengthening how electricity is managed and delivered across the country. Not just for today's needs, but for the future Belize is building. As new technology emerges, from solar generation to community energy systems, the grid must be ready to support them safely, reliably, and sustainably. This is the work of modernization, step by step, system by system, community by community, helping prepare Belize for a more connected, resilient, and sustainable energy future.
Altoona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lose a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helped supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Welcome to Caribbean Sprinter. We're honored to be your water transportation choice in Belize. Caribbean Sprinter is the fastest, most reliable water transport in the country. Our ferries are equipped with everything you'll need for your island hopping adventures, local transport, and vacation needs. We're proud to have the most advanced ticketing and reservation system in the country. We offer multiple sailings daily between Belize City, Key Cocker, and San Pedro. Our checked luggage tracking system allows you to rest at ease and enjoy the beautiful views during your journey. We take pride in maintaining and servicing our vessels to make sure we're always on time and ready for your next trip. Once again, thank you for choosing Caribbean Sprinter and welcome aboard. We look forward to your next voyage with us.
The AIC mobile app has been helping many to save time while getting more done, all from the comfort of their homes. When you download our mobile app, our services are at your fingertips. Log in using biometrics, view motor and property policies, file a claim and submit claim photos, request a quote, receive renewal reminders starting 6 weeks prior to renewal, submit renewal request, view branch locations, and obtain Google Map directions, make payments via Atlantic Bank Bill Pay, and even contact your customer care rep directly. Prospective clients will have limited access, but can request a quote, place a call to a branch, view branch locations and obtain Google Map directions, file a claim. And since all paperwork is completed beforehand, there's no waiting in line. With all the time you can save, can you afford not to use our app? Download today on the App Store or Play Store. The AIC mobile app. Insurance at your fingertips.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it's 18 minutes away from the 8 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It's a beautiful morning here in La Isla Bonita. Forecasted for rain this morning, but let's see if it will hold on. We referred to the Queensland earlier. Yeah. And we were corrected during the commercial break that it's the Kingsland now, right? But one thing I want to emphasize on this morning, you know, with the issue that we're talking about in Keycocker, the quick response of the village council. They know there's an issue and they are addressing it. And more than likely there will be a follow-up release stating, you know, this is where we stand. I like that.
Yeah, I think it shows responsibility from the governing body, you know, that runs the island.
Yes, because this can escalate, you know.
Of course it can.
Depending what the issue is and how they go about trying to, between the two parties trying to solve. But if you have the council intervening and trying to mediate and come to an amicable solution, then it's I find it better that way.
And it is important to also mention that your reaction cannot be, you know, placed upon emotions just because you think that you are correct. You've got to be sure that you're informed about the facts and all about the policies and laws that govern.
Why would one think that the beach is yours? You buy a front beach property, a front beach house, condo, and the beach all of a sudden belongs to you.
But I find that it's a lot of the expats, the U.S. Americans.
But where does that come from?
You know what? Huh? That comes from the real estate people sometimes, because it's not what they say, it's what they don't say. Oh, look at this beautiful beachfront property. You can walk right out to the beach. You can, you know, and they don't tell you that, but it is private and people have access to it, and you can't block it off. But I know that for a fact because when I was looking at houses here, they were doing that too. They were leading you to believe that you owned the beach. So this could be the case in Keycocker. You said it was Americans that bought the property?
According to the report.
Okay, let's say it's foreigners, let's say. It could be that the real estate people just didn't tell them and they just don't know. And maybe they just need maybe the village council just needs to show them the law and says, you know, 66 feet of the shoreline belongs to the king.
Yeah.
And you can't block access and you can't do that.
You know the unfortunate part of that, if that is the situation, Dan, that maybe they weren't told or they don't know, unfortunately, please, ignorance does not gives you a
No, but I mean, if you don't know, then you know, you don't know until you find out.
Which is why I was saying earlier, it is nice that the village council has actually sent out a release and taking things into, you know, through the right process so that everybody can now be informed about how it actually works and what can be done to address the situation.
That's what the release looks like. It's like we got to go talk to them and set them straight and let them know what the rules and regulations are. And the thing is, if you're a new person coming in, you don't want to piss off the community.
That's why I refer to the Lazy because it's a well established with a good name and you know, and you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to be not wanted here because you'll feel the cold shoulder of the community pretty quick.
Almost immediately.
And people can vote with their dollars too. You know, if they become real difficult and, you know, become Karens, then people will just not go there. And then you won't have a business anymore. And people, you know, will tell tourists, don't go there. There's an issue, you know, this kind of thing. So you have to be very careful and balance. You know, I know when I had a business here, I had to be very careful with what I said and what I did, and not to upset the neighbors. People.
But you're right, Dan.
Yeah,
you're right. When properties are being sold, you see this property here, beachfront property. You walk to the beach. Oh, you could build your dock and get a boat and.
Comes with a golf cart permit.
Oh, you could get your golf cart permit. My, yeah.
Well, yeah, and I mean, there's
no, but then that is wrong, though, Aiden. It's wrong for
just to make a
real
sale,
estates,
just to make a
agents
sale, right?
to be doing that, because you just don't do the sale and then leave the person there with all the mess.
Oh yes, they do. Real estate people are like one step above used car
But
salesmen.
like in any business, you know, they are responsible. They are responsible real estate agents, and they are those who, for just making a sale, you know, they're
not gonna say
they will
anything.
offer you the
word-
sky, the moon, and the stars.
Okay, yeah, Mr. PL. Do you think he would be completely honest?
I know who you're referring
You know what I'm
to.
referring to, right? You know, everybody knows what he's like.
Yes.
He'll say anything to make a sale.
Yeah.
Yep. If you've been here for the past 15 years, you would know.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yes, Dan almost bought a property from him.
He should have.
Oh no! I like that deal went south real fast, and if I hadn't been sharp on my toes, I would have been out the money. Yeah, I know that way it was going. That's a long story.
If it
I only
smells
tell
like fish,
people.
it is a fish.
What?
If it smells like fish, it is a fish.
No, when the red flags start popping up and you're going like, that's not right. That's not
Yeah.
right. That's not right. No. It's like title money, same day exchange. You
And there's
pass
a lot
me
of
the
people
title.
who fall into the trap, you know, that because you've sold them the perfect idea. My house in front of the biggest barrier reef in this side of the world. I have
Yeah.
beach for myself. I can build a dock. I can get a permit so fast. Okay, where do I sign off? And then after the signage, then comes the big trouble when they
Well-
want to build a dock or want to expand their property and get a golf cart permit. Then they find out that it's not true. It's not like that, and it goes through processes and sometimes long ones.
Well, there's one developer up north, and who's selling lots and promising water and sewage and green space and shops and schools. And I'm going like, water and sewage up north? Like, I mean, Secret Beach doesn't even have water and sewage yet. How are you able to offer this? And then unless you're doing a private system, there's no way you're gonna. You can't promise that to a potential. But it's in the listing. Coming soon, water and sewage. It'll be fully hooked up, but they just want to sell they figure they'll sell the lots. See, this is where you got to be careful too. A lot of these developers, they depend on the money that pre-sales. They'll promise you this big house and everything, but they're financing it with money that they're selling lots with. That's what happened to Reef Village. That's why that one building's not finished and still sitting there, empty and half done, right across from my place. I mean, I see it every day. But that's what happened to him. He fell in that trap, ran out of money because he oversold.
And it's been sitting there for a long time now.
Ever since that. How old is Reef Village? Like 15 years old now?
About there.
And that building was never completed. And the rest of that property he used to own. And I think they just sold it recently. Well, they sold the theater. They're doing something with the theater now. They're building something in there. Every day there's workmen working in there.
We're going to know soon enough.
Yeah. I should knock on the door and go, what are you guys doing in there?
And just in case that, Aiden, because somebody asked, right, if it's only on the east side of the island that is King's Land. No. It's all around the island. All around the island. And if I'm right on point, it's 6 feet.
66 feet.
66 feet.
The law reads enough for a man and an oxen to pass at high tide. It's got something to do with the high tide and that sort of thing. I read the regulations a long time ago, and yeah, it was funny. I'm going like, oh, this is like old school stuff. Enough room for a man and an oxen to pass.
If I'm not mistaken, Belize is the only country in this part of the world that actually has that law.
Mexico has it.
Mexico
has it.
Mexico. No, there's a lot of islands around here that have public beaches that you can't.
Mexico. Actually, Mexico. Just the other day, I was watching how personnel from the state police, they were removing barriers, palapas, beach chairs, and so forth from properties, hotels, resorts that
we're
wanted
building
to
on the
take
beach.
over, yes. And they said, no, 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 esto es público, esto es para la gente.
And there is where they go wrong, because businesses believe, or property owners believe, that once they've erected something there, naturally it's going to be for them. They become the owners right away over, and that's not how it works, because if authorities come in and they rake off all of that, there is nothing you can do about it, because you're invading King's land.
Well, it's that old mentality of people, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You know, I mean, I think a lot of people don't have a problem if a bar puts, a couple of patio chairs outside, but then they start taking over the whole beach, and then it becomes an issue.
Mm-hmm.
If if you're cool about it, then I know the town council used to be like that too. You had one or two benches out there so that people could sit and enjoy their meal. But then when you start roping it off and putting waiters out there, and you're doing dinner service right on the beach, then yeah, they're going to have an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, and it's been an issue up at Secret Beach too, with the picnic tables in the water. I know.
Yeah, that's another one right there. Secret Beach.
That's a hot topic.
That's a hot topic. Yeah.
Very, very hot.
Yeah.
Like steaming hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No, real. That's a I don't know if you've heard about it, but that's a very hot conversation right now.
It's on social media all the time about people complaining.
There's a lot
about
to unfold with that.
how much they're charging. I think what is it, Holchan that does it or something?
I think Holchan is the one that regulates
Charging
it
them
and
per
charging.
table, and it's they're saying the fees are outrageous. But I mean, you put a picnic table in the water and you're bringing food in, and you're treating it like it's your land. So I don't know.
See, that is where things go a little different, I mean, or go the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because they use the sea, not the beach anymore. And this is a topic for debate. And when you go to Secret Beach, you're on the water, you swim from one end to the other. And if you sit down on one of those tables, they will come to you, you're going to order anything? Say, no, just taking a little 5. Okay, those are reserved for customers.
Yep.
Yeah, see, you can't do that really.
Yep.
In other words, they're telling you, you need to move.
Get out.
That's when I go, y'all have a water. Yeah, bring me a bottle of water.
But there is no need for it. That is what Aiden is trying to say. It's unlawful.
Yeah, but you don't want people. I can understand it from the business person's point of view. You put the money in, you built the table, and then some group wants to sit there all day and not purchase anything. It is really it's kind of like one of those double-edged swords.
So I said it brings a debate.
Brings a
It's
debate.
a conversation for us to debate.
Well, like if you go on the beach at Ramon's, right? You can't sit in their chairs, but you can sit on the beach, which is fair enough. They paid for them. But should they be allowed to put them out there? And it says right on the chair, this is chairs for guests only. But you can bring your own blanket and put it there and sit on the beach.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, well, I do that.
I haven't seen you there.
Well, usually when my sister comes down.
Okay.
But we also buy there too, so we have lunch there and then go sit on the beach.
And the Ramon's, you understand, it's right almost it's in the middle of town now.
Yeah.
So they know that a lot of locals, they tend to use the dock. I see locals, kids enjoying the dock, jumping there, swimming.
Yeah, I've never really had a hassle with Ramon's. They've always been like I can see if the if the chairs were full, and their guests are using it. But if it's the beach is empty and you're just sitting on one of the chairs, I don't think you're gonna get hassled that much. You're not like rubbing lotion all over yourself and messing up their chairs.
Yeah.
But if you're just got your butt parked on one of the chairs, just taking a E5, like Aiden says, they might come around and go, "You a guest here?" And you just go, "No, I'm just sitting for 5 minutes." But we just had lunch.
You have to work with the with the
work
people
with them.
sometimes,
Yeah.
Okay, taking a 5. Would you care for a glass of water? Maybe you're tired. No,
Yeah.
man, they treated me good there. I might go back
Namaste.
with my friends and family and spend some money there.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, you don't want like if you're really like stickler about it and really enforce the rules hard and stuff like that, you're gonna you don't want to leave people with a negative experience because you got social media now and you got word of mouth and that travels a lot.
The question here this morning says, but somebody said that says, but don't they pay to have the tables in the water?
Yeah, they do. They have to pay.
So that fee that they pay entitles them to be the owners of that particular area of water.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
Not own the water, but the right to put the tables in the water is all they have, really, I think.
They don't own, not even the right, they're given a permission to
Permission.
be able to
Yeah,
enter a
that's what I
table
mean.
in the water, which can be used by anybody.
Is
who
it
goes
used
there.
by anybody or only by their patrons? Because I know you can't. I know a lot of the places at Secret Beach, they put beach loungers out on the beach, but you can only use them if you're purchasing food or making a purchase there. Like you can't just come with your family and park on their lounges, even though they are on Kingsland, because they do own that. That's their property. But there's nothing to stop you from sitting on the beach or bringing your own lounger.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. But I can see that if I'm purchasing loungers and I have I put them out in front of my restaurant and then people start coming in, whole families are sitting there and then they're lighting up barbecue and they got their beer cooler and going like, no, you can't do that. It's all about consideration for.
That's how Secret Beach started,
Yeah.
When there
I
was
know, I
nothing,
remember that.
people
There was
used to
nothing there.
pack their grills, their coolers with ice, food, everything, because you're gonna go far.
Yeah.
And
before it was not that pretty to go.
It was
the
a
road.
bumpy ride.
I remember that.
It was really an experience.
That's how it actually started.
Yeah.
You see the families taking their small little grills, lighting them up,
It used to be a thing because anybody who would go there, you would run out of something and then you would, bro, have some ice for help me out? I don't want to go home yet.
Yes,
it was a family place to go.
Yeah.
That was how it started. Now it's a business place to go.
Yeah, now it has changed.
I should have bought a lot up there when they were cheap.
I told you.
Those properties right now have huge value.
Yes.
They used to be selling those. I remember when I was living in Belize City, $10,000 a lot.
Now,
Belize.
The $1 million question.
Yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning. Will it be tacos, meat pies, tamales?
That's the $1 million question?
For me right now. You know that a hungry man is
an angry man. We don't want to be angry on here.
Well, what's it going to be this morning?
It's Wednesday.
Tamales. It's tamales.
Dan, you have to develop a taste for it,
I like my burritos. I like my fried jacks. I like my.
And then we left the Secret Beach conversation for next day because that's my whole program by itself.
We're gonna do the program at Secret Beach one of them mornings, yeah.
Yes.
Live and direct.
On Kingsland.
It's just, the whole thing is just be considerate,
Yeah.
Don't be an a-hole.
That's what I'm saying, win over customers.
Yeah.
Any other announcement, guys? Are we missing something this morning?
Well, the combo barbecue today at
Combo.
At William at San Pedro Ana.
Combo.
$22. And Reef Radio and TV celebrates 27 years this Saturday. So,
a lot of events happening on Saturday,
Yes.
People will be out and about.
It's going to be a busy weekend.
Yeah. One announcement is we reunited the ID guy with his ID. So Yordi came yesterday.
Oh, yes.
So he's got it now.
He came in yesterday and he actually, I had sent him a message, remember? I found him on Facebook.
You did.
And he was so happy. And he actually texted back. He said, I'm right around Refer tell him, but I know the day. Just bang on the door and Dan is gonna walk out. And he has the IDs.
And wake up Dan
Yeah.
He'll come to the door.
So he got his IDs back, and he's a happy camper this morning.
All right.
Right?
There's still good people on the island, man.
Thank you much to our viewers, listeners. We take this opportunity to invite you for tomorrow's edition of Good Morning San Pedro. Until then, you do take care.
The way Belize uses electricity is changing. At home, families are using more devices, smarter appliances, and connected technology. Across the country, businesses are growing, industries are expanding, and communities are finding new ways to live, work, and move forward. Behind that progress, the energy system must continue to grow with Belize. At BL, modernizing the grid is part of preparing for what comes next. A grid with greater visibility, more accurate information, and better tools to manage energy as needs change. Through investment in digital systems, upgraded infrastructure, and improved monitoring, BL is strengthening how electricity